Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richard here, talk about crypto. And today we're talking about my favorite crypto project in DeFi, the king of DeFi, the Drip Network. Now, I know that the Drip Network can be a polarizing DApp, especially the leader of Drip, Forex Shark, because it can be a polarizing character. Yesterday, my Telegram, free to join, link in the description, we were talking actually about Forex time and how it can sometimes be longer than normal time. But for me personally, if you're new to this channel, first of all, welcome. Hit the like for the video, get it churning, okay? I've been involved in Drip since day one. I've been involved in other Forex projects since day one. I actually joined R34P, his first token he ever made about 3 years ago. I joined that day one as well. I was foolish enough to sell that actually when I had quite a lot of, pretty big bag of it. One of the regrets, you have to live with. After that, I kind of made my mind up that I'm really bullish on everything that he does, essentially. Even though there have been issues, with the piggy bank and the animal farm and the delayed relaunch, right? But we're not talking about that today. Today we're talking about Drip, and I'm going to be focusing on two things. First, we're going to be focusing on a secret Drip account that I opened for my son, Dylan, on the day that Drip launched. So that is already over a year ago, a year and 2 months, I guess. I have almost completely 100% hydrated that account, and I didn't put much in. It was about 20 Drip. We're going to use some Drip tools, which our community made. We're going to check out some of my favorites to find out the exact details on this very shortly. And then after I go through how I managed to get such a large amount of Drip, and you will see, probably be quite shocked how close I am to reaching max payout with this account too, okay? And that's without team building. It's a account I set up and I 100% compounded. And I did some other tweaks and used all the tools available that Drip gives you to make sure that I get as much as I can from it, okay? And I'm also, at the end of today's video, we're going to talk about my Drip Team 3. I'm starting a Drip tournament. The Drip tournament is going to run for 5 weeks. We're going to have 4 initial winners. And then after that, those 4 are going to go into final, and all 4 people are going to win Drip. The final winner is going to get a big bag of 100 Drip tokens, only for Team 3 members. We'll talk about that at the end. If you're in Team 3, you might want to know about this. If you're not in Team 3, you also might want to know about this, right? So we'll talk about that at the end. So let's hit it all off with having a good look into my secret Drip account. Yeah.
That's right.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said it'd be better if you only just tell her. It takes a lot for love will have
So as you know, Drip is my favorite crypto. I already told you. You can see here from my DGen farmer spreadsheet, which is soon available to the mass, to the public, right? You're going to be able to get your hands on this soon. From my DeFi portfolio, Drip at the moment is taking up just under 50% of my portfolio, and that's not even taking into account the Drip Garden and the piggy bank, okay? So it's a huge amount of my value. You can see here I am tracking my main account, my Drip Team 1 account, because that is the one that I airdrop most from. It's the one that I've actively tried to push, and it is the one that has the largest amount of Drip for me personally in it. So that would be this one here. As you can see, I'm up to 15,397. Well on the way to max payout. Actually, with this one, with the amount of BR34P I have, I think I have about 10 downlines unlocked on it now. My referral rewards are ticking so quickly now that, yeah, it's just a matter of time now before it's going to be maxed out. I'm guessing 30 days, maybe 40 days. If we look even here, we can see the growth tracker here. The referral rewards are growing at about 100, maybe 200 Drip per week now, alone in referrals, plus the compounding I'm putting in there. I'm compounding about 300 Drip a week into it as well. So it's just a matter of time, and the referrals will exponentially keep growing because of this, right? The team is huge. It's 1,259 directs, 6,800 indirects, and most of them I've unlocked by holding the BR34P token. So that is my big account, but we're not going to be talking about that today, but it is, look at Drip, look at it go. It's just today, not even one day of Drip, and even at these terribly low prices for Drip of, what is it today, $8? Yeah, almost breaking down to $7, right? It's still $1,000 for the day. If I wanted to take it, I could. If I want to compound it, I could, right? But that's not the focus of today's video. So I'm going to move now into my secret Drip account, and we're going to talk about that. So I've never actually shared this account with anyone ever before. This is pretty big for me to be able to show this to everyone. It does unlock the massive potential that Drip can offer somebody with patience if it all goes to plan. Of course, DeFi always has inherent risk. You cannot risk more than you're willing to lose. I'm not saying that you should follow my footsteps. I'm just showing you what could happen if you follow the same strategy. So here is the account right now. So currently, the Dylan account, I will call it, okay, we have deposits of 1,752 Drip in here, right? Which is just about $14,000 at today's prices. You can see I've had some referral rewards of about 234. You're thinking, how did you do that if you didn't even build a team? And I do have 5 directs, but I also have 751 indirects. So let's go back to the very beginning and I'll tell you exactly how I set this up. You can come here to dripnetwork.ca. I paid like a little bit of BNB and they unlocked this for me, okay? So I joined this Dylan Fawcett on the 23rd of April 2021 when Drip launched. And real deposit, how much did I put into this? The real deposits, not including any compounding, okay, or airdrops that I started this account with was 16 Drip. I have not deposited anything more into it than 16 Drip, which I put in on the 23rd of April 2021. And that is what's shocking, right? Today we have 1,752 in the deposits. That is insane growth, okay? If we take some other information, hydrates, I've hydrated 1,388 Drip. Claimed, I have claimed out of this. When I first started it, I wasn't really, where I'm never really sure on protocols. I was still learning about Drip, and I was claiming out a little bit of it and sending it into different cryptos to put for Dylan instead. But shortly after that, I thought, no, there's no point. I'm just going to hydrate this to max. So I have just stopped that, and as you can see, so I have claimed 38 Drip, but I've hydrated 1,388 from 16 Drip. Right, 16 Drip. So getting some more information, my days now until max payout, if I continue this strategy of hydrating every single day, have ticked down now to under 1 year. That is 279 days until my max payout on this is reached. I have received some airdrops of 112 Drip. Again, we're going to talk about that. And as you can see, I have enough BREEP to manage the downlines that I do have here of the 751 of 8 BREEP token, which unlocks for me 4 downlines with those 8 BREEP. The team, there are 5 directs on this team and there are 751 indirects. The rewards that I've received from the team that I have, that is not really my team, as you can see, it's a team below that, are 234 from the round robin referral bonuses that you get. The airdrop sent are 77, but they are from kickback rewards. Yep, kickback rewards to the team from that gets triggered by everything. Okay, so that's how I did it. So that is just almost 100% compounding something from 16 Drip all the way to 1,751 Drip, and having to wait now 279 days of just compounding daily, and then I will reach the max payout on this, which will be insane, right? And then from that point, I will be claiming it all out, putting it into a bank account for my son, and giving it to him one day in the future. I might hold on to some of the Drip. Probably I'll sell most of the Drip into, Bitcoin, probably Ethereum, some into just straight fiat currency, and it's set aside for him for his future. That's why I opened this account, and that is what you could do too. So how did I get it so successful? Because as you can see, I have bumped it. If I'd just been compounding without doing any of this team building stuff or getting some BREEP token, then I wouldn't have been able to get it as successful as it was. So let's talk about that. So let's come in here, use my address, and let's have a look at first what's going on with the way I set up the account. So we come into campaign viewer, we'll see here that we actually only have one address which is sitting with over 1 drip in the account. The other 4 addresses, I don't know why they joined my team, because I've never airdropped anything from this account. I never will. Possibly I left the wrong link on a video or something, and I had these 4 join in here. But as you can see, when I do the player lookup, they don't turn up, because if you don't have more than 1 drip in your account, or you're net negative, then which means they've claimed out, right? Then they won't show up. But we do have this one here, which is my downline, which is me. So if we wanted to think about this logically, how did I set it up? I have my drip team 1, the large account that I showed you before. The large account I showed you before, which we would see as this one, right? The massive team I'm tracking still until the max payout that I airdrop every week from. I included myself as the downline with the Dylan wallet. For my big boy team 1, I do have rules where you generally have to have enough drip. At the moment it is 100 plus drip or 500 plus drip, and you will get airdrops weekly. So because of that, my Dylan account does qualify for those airdrops. So they have been coming in here. As you can see, the airdrops that have come in from the team 1 have been 112. So over the space of a year, this account has received around about 112 drip from airdrops from team 1. That's where they came from. Beyond that, what else is going on? Now then we then start thinking about, okay, who is this? Who is my downline, my one downline that registers in the system that has 2,185 drip? That's me. It's also me, right? So that is my drip team 2, which is drip roulette. Let's have a look at that one. This is my drip roulette team. We do airdrops every Friday in a roulette game on my Friday update show called Shitcoins of the Week. And I opened this one about 6 months ago. And as you see, I've been team building on this one, actively team building. We have 317 directs. We have 746 in the downline from there. And I also hold enough BR34P on this one for about 5 downlines, so about 13 BREEP on this account. Now what I've done there is I've had my parent account, my main wallet. Then under that, I set up my son's account, Dylan wallet. And then under that one, I set up my second team building team, which means that my Dylan wallet is getting reflections from the drip roulette wallet going up. Okay, but as you can see, I do get more rewards for the drip roulette team. We have 460 here, whereas in the Dylan wallet, the rewards we've had are 234 rewards. So it's about half, but it does work out very well. Meaning also that then my drip team 1 account also receives the round robin referral rewards from my drip team 2 drip roulette account as well. So that's another tactic I use there. So that's a couple there if we will recap, okay? First, I almost 100% compounded. Second, I set up my accounts with enough BR34P token to catch any reflections I wanted. Third, I planned out to sandwich my Dylan account in between my 2 actively team building accounts. Next, after that, I also set my Dylan account in to be able to catch the airdrops from my team 1 account legally, just like every other wallet does in the system, right? I just made sure it followed the rules that I automatically airdrop when I just press, the player lookup, the team airdrop function. It will choose everyone that has net positive that amount of drip, and my account, my Dylan account, also qualified for that, so I picked up there. So if we took away all the other parts there that I did do to work it out, let's do the maths. So we're deposited right now 1,751. We would then have to take away the rewards from the referral bonuses of the 234, and then we would have to take away the airdrops received of 112, leaving a balance of 1,405. So that little tweaking and building teams around it really did help the growth of the account from that 1,405 up to 1,752. So that is an extra 350 drip that I have managed to garner because of this action of doing it. So that's how I did it. So if you wanted to, right, today you could start a drip account. Drip is still very cheap. When I bought drip for the Dylan account, it was about $3-4 per drip, right? Now we are just over double that. So if you did buy yourself 20 drip or 30 drip or double that 40 drip, then you would be able to 100% compound your faucet into max payout within 2 years. And that's exactly how I did it. So I hope this is interesting for you. If you do have family or you have someone that you want to make a drip account for, it doesn't actually take that big an investment to start it. As you can see, you know, I only had 16 drip. Was that 16 drip? Yes, 16.2 drip, right? And then just 100% compound it, come back every couple days, 3-4 days, and just press compound. Compound, do it for 2 years. After 2 years, you have a max payout drip. So I cannot guarantee that even by the time that Dylan's account is max payout, that drip won't be up or down in value. It could be 50 cents, it could be 25 cents. But even at 25 cents, and we would have there roughly, what's that, 300 drip daily, you know, you're still making 100, roughly about $50 to $100 a day in great income, which is $500 to $700 a week. We'd have to figure out the whale tax there as well. But it is still an amazing amount of cash that you can put aside for your loved ones. Okay, so that's how I use all the tools which Drip gives us to use everything together in a structure to build my master plan of my Dylan wallet. Right, let's get into the last thing we're going to talk about today in today's video, which is pretty exciting for me to talk about actually. It is this. The Crypto Mischief Drip Team 3 tournament, which is going to start on Independence Day, the 4th of July, which is this coming Monday. And how is it going to work? Well, on Monday, we're going to have our first round. The winner of that round will win 25 drip. The round lasts for 7 days. So there'll be 4 rounds every Monday for the next 4 weeks. In these rounds, to win one round, what do you have to do? You have to onboard the most people onto your drip team. You must be on team 3. You must start team building. The more people you onboard, the higher chance that you have to reach the first to get the first spot in the final. After that Monday, the person who did get the first spot into the final will win 25 drip. Then after 4 weeks, we're going to have 4 people where they're going to be put into the last section of the Crypto Mischief Drip Team 3 tournament, where you will all be facing off each other to see who can onboard the most people to win the top prize of 100 drip. Of course, through your own pushing yourself to team build, you're obviously going to build a massive amount of downline as well, which will see you through into the future to get yourself more rewards for your drip account and to grow up faster. Now, I know in crypto, it's generally, hi, this is my cat, Macho, say hi. Hi. So I know in crypto, sometimes people like to try and bend the rules a little bit. So I don't want loads of people just signing up themselves, self-referring themselves for like 0.1 drip and trying to catch themselves in the system. One thing you need to be aware of is that if you don't have more than 1 drip in your drip account, it will not turn up in the player lookup, which is what I'm going to be using to follow who is investing and who is team building the most, okay? And if you can catch any members onto your team who have more than 10 drip, like into the team, then your points will count for double. That's right, mate Joe. Double. Do-do-do. Double. Double, double. Double, double, double. Double. This cat is so docile. I love him. Right. So that's the team competition. To recap again. 4 rounds starting on the 4th of July. The first one will be whoever gets the biggest amount of people joining in your team, under me, in team 3, you will win the first round and get yourself 25 drip straight away to you, and you're put into the final. We're doing it 4 times. After the 4th time, we will have 4 people who will fight each other off to the death in one more battle to see who can get the most. Your downlines must have more than 1 drip, of course, into the team, and if you get someone with over 10 drip referred under you, then you do get double points for that person. That is the Drip Team 3 tournament. How to do it if you're not even on Drip Team 3, link is in the description. Join Drip Team 3. And of course, some other benefits of being in Drip Team 3 are that we do weekly airdrops for Drip Team 3 anyway. That's right. Every week I send down roughly 50 drip to the team. Last week was everyone with 25 plus drip. Next week will be everyone with 50 plus drip in the faucet. You will be getting equally a share of the airdrop, and we do it every Monday, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 1, week 2, week 3. That's how we roll with that one. To give you guys a little bit of some incentive also to, if you think, no, I'm never going to be able to do it, I never can do it, right? This is Team 3 here. Richer REKT that we're just talking about, we have 434 in the team at the moment. Okay, but if we see like your downlines, they're only 485. So you are building extremely slowly at the moment. And we can come down here and see the downlines, who has a team bigger than 5 downlines at the moment. There's only 3 people. So the chances of you being able to onboard for Team 3 are pretty high. You know, I have plentiful videos on how to entice people to join your drip teams, and lots of ways to do it. Make YouTube videos, get into Reddit, get into Telegram, make an airdrop schedule, build trust with people, like onboard friends and family. But I really wouldn't, I'm not a big one on that. I like to rather get people who are already in crypto and tell them about drip, as opposed to getting people to join crypto just for drip. That can be a bit dangerous, of course, because their experience level is low and their expectations are super high. So that can be a bit of drama there. But what would you do, you know, if you're not even in drip and you think, I think I can join Team 3 and I think I can do this? So you'd have to come to Drip Network, link in the description. Then you come to the swap page. You'll need BNB token on the Binance Smart Chain, and you will need something like a MetaMask. Okay, so go to MetaMask, download MetaMask, send some BNB into the Binance Smart Chain. Then you would just take your BNB and buy drip. From there you would purchase, so you know, you take like 0.08 whatever, buy some drip. Okay, so there I get 2 drip. That's more than enough to join. Then I will come to the faucet. I will come down here to the Get a Buddy section and paste my wallet address for Team 3, which you'll find in the description, into here. Then you would simply deposit your drip and you've joined. From that point, you will have your own buddy link, which is your wallet address. You could also come here and press copy referral link. That will copy a website address, which will take them directly to your page. And then you can start to team build from there. And of course, if you want to team build, make sure to come up to the top right here and buy some BR34P token to unlock your downline so you get the rewards. You don't want to miss out on that. If you do miss them, they're gone forever. You can only catch the next ones. And you need to have down here, 1 downline is 2 BREEP token, 2 downlines is 3, 3 downlines is 5, you know, 5 downlines is 13. It does get exponentially more expensive until you have something crazy like, you know, 15 downlines is 1,597 BREEP, which is insane amounts of cash. So that is how you would join, and that is how you would join the Drip Network. That is also how you would onboard. That's how you explain to other people how to do it as well. Cool, so that is the end of today's video. Thank you, I've been Crypto Mischief. I'm really excited to start these tournaments, and now you know how to set up an account for your loved ones and your children to see if you can unlock some amazing financial freedom for them. Because if Drip ever does get back up to these $100 marks, oh, good God Almighty, my son will be a very rich boy indeed. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.
That's right.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said you feel better if you only just tell her. Take the life
Really? How about meow if you love drip? Oh, you love drip. Great.